Hello everyone, welcome back to the Master League. Today is the first leg of the Copa Continental do Brasil. It's a big game. Hopefully we can make it a little bit easier for ourselves than we did in the first leg of the semi-final. Let's have a look at who's going to be playing for us today. So the team not looking too bad. Schurz is looking knackered as well as out of sorts, so I think it would probably be best if Cuesta played in his stead. As for the midfield, Nonato looking a little bit off. I'm going to go ahead and play Patrick ahead of him. He's a very similar player, looking at that little graph at the bottom of the screen there. In fact, Patrick is slightly better defensively, he's slightly better passing wise, and he is slightly stronger. His speed, dribbling, and not so much shooting, but certainly the speed and the dribbling is an issue, but only if we had a midfield that ran, and we don't particularly do that. We like to move it around a bit more, we like to pass, so I don't think it's going to be an issue. Let's get Patrick in there. What else can we do? Well, I think I'm tempted to play Antunes. Mailton had a terrible game last time. Do you know what? I think maybe the best idea would be have Antunes on the bench so that if we need to, we can make that change. But that's going to do it. I think that's our lineup for the game. Iago at left back because he's been an absolute beast for us. He is by a distance the best player in the team, and I think it just goes to show in his performances. In fact, he's played so well that I'm going to give him the captain's armband. I know it probably means absolutely nothing to his performance or in the grand scheme of things, but it makes me feel good rewarding him with the captain's armband after such solid performances. Of course, you know what that means now. He's going to have an absolute stinker at left back today, and I'll probably be forced to drop him in the second leg. That's just how football works. You know it does. You've all seen it before. Whoever you support, you've all had that problem where a player really does so well, and then when it really counts, they kind of fall flat. So here we are, the first leg of the final of the Copa do Brasil. Let's hope that we can get the job done in this first leg and make things a little bit less testy in the second. Here's Patrick. Plays it out to Mailton. Back into Patrick here. Just playing it across midfield, Inter. Not taking too many risks. And for their part, Flamengo are holding back, knowing that eventually they'll get a loose ball come into them. Of course, pre-season games, Flamengo were beaten handily by Inter. Oh, and there's a chance early on, and it's a goal for Flamengo. What is it about bad starts for the Inter team in this competition? My. It's a lovely pass, but what were the defence doing letting him through there? Cuesta was pulled all over the place, left a massive hole, and that was where the goal scorer found the room to make his run. And once he was through on goal, there was really very little doubt that he was going to put it in the back of the net. It's 1-0 here, and not to the team that we were hoping for. Flamengo with another chance. Easily handled by Lomba on this occasion. Here's Iago. Plays one out to the left-hand side. Hulimar might get onto this. He does keep it in just about. but he can't retain possession. And Flamengo on the run again. Patrick does a good job in getting back and winning the ball. And that's a good header by the defender. Gets it back to Lomba. A few hearts in mouths there. It's Cuesta into Iago. Velasco. Iago again. He's on the run. Here's Guerrero. If he can stay on the ball. Hulamar. Flamengo will get onto this. And they might have an opportunity to launch a counter if they can find the right ball. Lopez just can't seem to get the ball out from under his feet today. Manages that time though. Here's Lopez, takes a shot and it's in the back of the net. It's 1-1 and it's Nico Lopez with the equaliser for Inter. After a slow start, he's got the engine revving now. What a finish by the young man as well. Takes the shot across the goalkeeper and into the far corner. Brilliantly placed shot. A nice little pass by Guerrero, but it was the awareness of Lopez to get the run going that made that goal possible. Great goal, and it's 1-1 here, game on. Molinero. Dira. Fula. Guerrero gets a touch on it. Reiner. Unpronounceable into unpronounceable. Barbosa plays the ball forward into Guerrero. Hulamar's on the run. He's got the legs. If he can get to it first, he'll open up. He's got to it. He's got past his man. There's an option in the middle if he can find it. Here's Lopez. Takes the shot. Oh, he just puts it wide of the post. A great chance to take the lead there. Hulamar doing everything right, feeds the ball into Lopez, and it's just the wrong side of the post for him. That's a shame. But if he keeps playing like that, more goals will come his way. Pedersen out on the left here, plays the ball back inside. Guerrero's got that passing lane cut off, or at least we thought he did. Turns out it was played right through him. Good defensive header. Rodriguez sleeping, but he wins the second ball. Velasco, Hulamar, Guerrero into Lopez. Here's Mailton through to Velasco. Couldn't get it out from under his feet, and he's tackled quite easily. Iago gives up the free kick. It's not in a massively dangerous position. They get the ball out wide here. And if they can get a cross in, which they can, oh my word! Oh! How they got away with that one, I do not know. It was a risky defensive header. Not entirely sure what his thought process was there. Got away with it in the end. And the half-time whistle goes. It's 1-1 here at Inter. Flamengo taking an early lead before being pegged back by Nico Lopez on the 27th minute. It's been pretty even here. As you can see from the stats, we're in for a decent second half, and the way things are looking, the second leg should be pretty tasty as well. Molinero. Ball into the box. Carlos is under it. Iago plays it up to Hulimar. Back into Velasco. Across to Patrick. Guerrero. Out wide to Mailton. Back to Patrick. Oh, it's not a good pass by Patrick. Makes up for it with that second one though. Here's Velasco. Iago. Hulimar. Patrick. Velasco. And it breaks down. Oh, and it could break down with great effect for Flamengo. Defenders do a good job of closing it down. They're not letting anything past them. Velasco into Guerrero. Hulimar back to Guerrero. Surely this is two. It is. Guerrero makes no mistake whatsoever. And the Peruvian striker makes it two for Inter on the night. He loves a bit of karaoke, this lad. Looks like he's singing a rendition of The Wheels on the Bus right there. A brilliant take by him, left-footed, past the goalkeeper. Absolutely no chance. As soon as Hulimar plays that ball through, it's almost guaranteed goal time. 2-1. Inter have the lead. All day long. Rainier into Vitinho. Patrick winning the ball. Rodriguez. Oh, that's too little power on that shot. On that pass, I should say. But the defenders come together to take care of it. Rodriguez. Cuesta. Hulimar. Tackled by their own men, but it doesn't matter. They find it eventually. How's this worked out for them? I have no idea, but they very nearly got a goal out of it. The ball fell so kindly for them there. And Velasco ends up getting a corner, which he takes an in-swinger. Going to aim for the near post somewhat. Iago, oh my word, the captain very nearly crowning his night with a goal. Here's Iago again. He's been busy tonight. Plays the ball in. It's a bit short for Guerrero. And the referee's given offside against Guerrero, I think. He has indeed. Spoiled for choice for players in an offside position there. It's a shame, but it's the correct decision. Flamengo with the free kick. Gertner takes it, plays it deep. Carlos gets underneath with the header. Pedersen on the left here. Patrick comes out to meet him, wins the ball cleanly. Lopez, long raking ball, can't find Hulimar. Velasco chases down Montero and wins it. Hulimar back out to Velasco. Into Guerrero. Here's Lopez. Oh my word, that's close. No backlift. Took the shot almost instantaneously. The goalkeeper wasn't sure, so he covered it just in case. There was some curl on the shot, but nowhere near enough, unfortunately. Velasco cuts out that passing lane, but they make the pass eventually. Rodriguez winning the ball, but unfortunately conceding a free kick at the same time. Another soft decision against Inter. This has been something of a common thread in a lot of their games. I don't even see a foul there. Rainier standing over the free kick. Patrick, nice and easy for him. Guerrero, Hulimar. Can he stretch his legs? No, he can't. Lopez had the right idea but couldn't quite cover the pass. Here's Rene out on the left-hand side. Hello, hello, hello. Carlos wins the ball off of Rene. Plays it into Mailton. Here's Patrick playing nice and deep, giving some cover. For an attacking midfielder, he's playing awfully deep, but don't really mind it when you've got a lead already. Here's Iago. Ball into Velasco, infield, who plays it into Hulimar. Back out to Velasco. Plays it in. Guerrero wanted it, he couldn't get it. The ball's played out for a throw-in. There's going to be some changes made here, I think. What an awful foul that is. I hope that there was a booking made after the incident. Indeed there was. Tula getting the yellow card. I am, for what it's worth, making up a lot of these pronunciations on the spot. Apologies if any of them are wrong. Suarez gets a game on the right side of the attacking trio. What else can we do? What else can we do? Edenilson maybe. Give him a game. Not used him too much. It would be nice to give him a run out at this point in the game. I don't think it's going to harm too much to bring off one of the attacking midfield players. Here's Velasco. Crosses the ball in. Suarez gets up to head it. Suarez. Oh, he's put it in with his second touch of the game. Suarez has scored for Inter to make it 3-1 on the night. What an introduction. He didn't win the original header. His first touch ended up being the control after a deflection off of one of his own players, and his second touch was the left-footed shot that cannoned in off of the upright. I've said it before, I will say it again. Nothing makes a goal look more spectacular than when it goes in off of the post. 3-1 here. And Hulimar's making a right nuisance of himself on the left-hand side of the attack here. Rodriguez. He's in an offside position. If only the ball had been played to Suarez instead. Tula standing over the free kick, plays it short. Here's Rene. Gets past Edenilson. Mailton. Ball played in. Cuesta does a good job of heading it down. Suarez into Velasco. He's onside, Hulimar. Could this finish it off? Oh, it's a save. And Hulimar puts the second chance wide. Do you know what? When it's not going for you, it's not going for you. It's a fantastic save by the goalkeeper. Take nothing away from him. But Hulimar will still be disappointed not to have walked away with a goal tonight. Look at this front three pushing so high now. And that's it. Final whistle has gone here. And it's Internacional who celebrate a good night's work. The scoreline 3-1. Lopez, Guerrero and Suarez replying after the visiting team took the lead with an early goal from somebody with an unpronounceable name. Arrascaeta? Arrascaeta. I don't know. De Arrascaeta, I should say. Put some respect on his name, damn it. It was a good goal. Give that to them every time. That was a nicely taken goal. They pulled the defender out. The player ghosted into the negative space, and he put it away. Here was the response from Lopez. A lovely finish on his right foot. Guerrero with the pass that made it happen. And then Lopez with a shot that went just wide of the post. He was really, really effective tonight. Very threatening. Always getting himself into positions. And even if he couldn't take the shot himself, he was always looking to make it happen for someone else. Here's the second goal. Hulamar playing in Guerrero. That's a lovely reverse finish. Goalkeeper would have been forgiven for thinking that the ball was going to end up in the bottom left-hand corner, and Guerrero just changed his mind at the last minute and put it into the bottom right instead. The shot from Iago, he was having such a great night. He thought he'd hit one on the half volley. It didn't make it through the collection of players there. Here was the shot from Lopez that went past the other post. And finally, the goal from Suarez with only his second touch of the game. Do love to see a goal going off the post. So there we are, that's it. That's all of the action from the game tonight. There are the stats for anyone interested into bossing it in pretty much every category. Guerrero getting the man of the match. Hulamar quite rightly getting a 7.5 alongside him. And Suarez and Edenilson coming on to reasonably decent effect. Suarez definitely coming on and scoring a goal almost immediately. So there we go. Inter take a healthy lead into the second leg of the final of the Cup of Brazil. When we return to play that second leg on, well, when is it going to be? I'll tell you when it's going to be. It's going to be on Monday, because tomorrow, as that music will tell you, it's match day 3 of the Libertadores, and we will be playing against Arsenal of Argentina. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.